Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Alrighty. I want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Yeah.
To awaken them is my real test. To train them is my cause.
Vulcan, you're speaking in the wrong end of that glass bottle.
Omegahorn, it's you and me. I know it's our destiny. Omegahorn. Oh, you're my best friend. In a multiverse we must defend.
Omegahorn. No, Kakuzyu.
Yeah. Kakuzyu, I choose you. Yeah. Greetings. I'm Professor Kaiju, and we live in a world of Kakuzyu.
I need Professor Kaiju in this podcast.
It's like, we live in a world of Kakuzyu. Some of us train them in order to be our best friends. Others use it for battle. In battles we refer to as Kakuzyu battles. Now, let me ask you this. Are you a boy or are you a girl? Yes.
Yeah.
What's between your legs? Yes.
It's like that scene in the Cleveland show. Y'all want to take a look at my vaginas?
When Cleveland Brown can't decide between going to the dragon room or to the tiger room.
And what makes that encounter even better is at the end when Cleveland Jr. and his friend, I forget what his name is they, like, one of them says, and they say it at the same time, "Thank you, sir," and "Thank you, ma'am." Thank you, sir, ma'am.
All right. Why are we here? It's because we're here to discuss the second
Super Space Sheriff Charivan. Wait. That's right.
Right. We're here to discuss Project R.E.D's Kakuseihunter Omegahorn, Episode 1. Awaken, Red Kakuzyu King. But not gonna lie though, the overall vibe makes me think Gabricho.
Gabricho, Mecho Mucho.
Kakuzyu plus the Ningen.
Yeah, but and yes, Charivan is my favorite of the three space sheriffs.
Yes.
Can you imagine? I'm actually curious what Charivan Infinity would have been like had they decided to go that route. Like an even redder Charivan?
It's not. I stand by what I said. Like
blue Charivan,
blue Charivan with a green Shider, with a pink Juspion and a yellow
Spielbond?
Wait, is Spielbond the damn it?
Spielbond that's the Juspion.
Damn it. Can't we skip ahead? Okay, never mind. Whatever. But the point is, Spielbond will be half red, half blue. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, and then I imagine if Gavan Infinity did meet Charivan, that'd be a great opportunity for Charivan to be like, oh, Gavan's red in this universe. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so new series. I will say this. As far as first episodes go, this is weirdly more engaging than what we saw in Gavan Infinity. Even though, if we're being honest, not as many things happen. Isn't that an interesting pattern? The less things happen in an episode, the more engaging it is.
It really is.
Yeah, what's going on, Toei?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hope this show is good. I hope this is where Project R.E.D finally gets its footing, solidifies itself.
Yeah,
gets better and whatnot.
There was an interview with the head showrunner of
Shirakura.
Yeah, saying that the reason why they're half seasons is because we want to get like a bunch of seasons lined up as quickly as possible, so
they
that
can do a multiverse like the MCU.
Yeah, basically. And I'm like, I don't know if that's the best. I mean, it's not the worst idea. I mean, just look at Batman v Superman. But yeah, sometimes haste makes waste. Even though sometimes hesitation hinders preservation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, on one hand I can get like a connected universe and wanting to do that, but at the same time it's like, okay, does this mean that if and when we eventually get to, season 5 or 6, if we get to season 6 of Project Red, is it required for people to view the previous 5 seasons to get what's going on?
Yeah, it's basically it comes off like, oh, we want to have Super Space Sheriff Gavon decayed in 5 years instead of 10.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not against the idea. You can do it in a way to where, like with other Toku shows, to where
Yeah.
your show can be standalone, but you can still do a team up or have like nods. Like maybe you need to see like this previous show to get certain things, something like that.
Yeah, but yeah, I can imagine like the 10th Project Red protagonist basically having cards. And it's like Cho-Chuck Ride, come on, Cho-Chuck Ride,
Captain Omegahorn.
Omegahorn. Yeah, yeah, and like I get it, like, but the thing is, again, you're trying to force something that took Kamen Rider time, trying to force something that took Super Sentai time. Heck, you're also trying to force something that took Space Sheriff time.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't dislike Shirakura, not at all. In fact, I feel like some people take what he says out of context.
Yeah.
And I feel like people like blow out of proportion like their dislike of him. I mean, he was also responsible for like, a bunch of stuff in the Heisei not Ultraman, Kamen Rider series. And it's like most of those shows were great. So it's like, yeah, he doesn't make the best decisions, but it's like, okay, Shirakura, can you please be a little more specific with us? Maybe be more consistent.
Yeah. But yeah, it's like, again, it's only our second season, and who knows, maybe they learned from the mistakes of Gavon Infinity and use that for course correction. Hopefully not course overcorrection, but general course correction for Omegahorn, where like hopefully I mean, look, I'm gonna be honest, I like Agito more than Kuga. And probably Kuga had issues that they corrected in Agito and then refined it further in Ryuki. But again, it's only the first episode. I mean, as far as judging both shows only on their first episode, I definitely prefer Omegahorn, but I'm still not a fan of the costume design, if I'm being completely honest. But hey, at least we get a proper transformation sequence instead of like, oh, I'm just gonna like magically put on my suit. It's like and I'm gonna be honest with you. As I was watching the episode in Spanish, what's it called? It's like I can't help but think it's like this transformation took 1/100th of a millisecond. Let's watch it again in super slow motion. Thankfully,
I mean, to be fair, that literally happens in every single episode of the Space Sheriff trilogy.
Yeah.
And yes, people, that's where Deca Ranger got it from. Deca Ranger has a lot of Metal Hero references. Like, for example, the narrator explaining the same thing over and over again in every episode. And Deca SWAT Robo's gun mode is definitely a nod to Scheider's Babylos.
Yes, and also like just generally speaking, when they did try to reboot Gavon, let's be honest, after they tried to get it off the ground with Go Busters, they mostly did it as a crossover with Deca Ranger. So much so that that Q Ranger had a crossover with Deca Ranger just to shamelessly promote a Govon versus Deca Ranger 2 movie series.
Yeah, to where they take on Mad Gallant from Just Beyond.
Yeah, and weirdly enough, Scheider's there, but not Charavan. I mean, don't get me wrong, we need more Akira Date in our lives.
Period.
But still, yeah.
But
yeah. But with that said, interestingly enough, it really seems like Captain Omegahorn's suit has nothing to do with the overall premise of the series. It's just a suit that he happens to be wearing.
Yeah, it's also interesting how the episode opens up with a Kakuzyu war. So, and I'm also glad that, Encock, the red and black main one with the horns, make a horn. I am glad that he's not just CG, but for a good portion, for a good amount of time in this first episode, he is a physical suit. And we see said physical suit take on a recolored version of himself. I assume that's the same of his species.
Yeah, but then it's like, but this happens several million years later. Let's go back to the beginning of this story,
where Red Buster is being a Bokenger.
Yeah, so basically,
Well, I'm not a huge fan personally of the whole 3 weeks earlier teaser thing. I feel like, we should start our stories where they begin, not start them where they get interested.
Get out.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, we flash back several million years into the past, which is somehow in our future.
Mm-hmm. I am the cybernetic ghost of Christmas past from the future.
Who's my dad? Ghost Nappa. See, I actually by the way, Martin Billany, if you're watching this, just know we didn't just watch all 83 or 84 episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged. We also watched the bonus content. That's right. We got Nate McNulty, Martin Short, Freddie Highmore, and Freddie Highmore. Now that I've said it, it must be canon. We really watched all the bonus content, including card games and motorcycles. I mean,
so I take it that after the Kakuzyu battle, you liked how much of Bokenger this felt like at the beginning.
No, like the way he was like running around in that forest, in that desert. Actually, first that desert, then that forest, then that cavern, and like all I can think about is run and run, Boken Dorima. Oh man, so good. Yeah, no,
it's a great ending.
For real though. And then so he encounters a battery that we saw last week.
Okay, so
just so that we're clear, they're not emo gons. They're ego
gears.
Emo gears, ego gears. Because before they were powered by emotions, now they're powered by self-worth.
Yeah. Well, I guess it's like Bandai was probably like, all right, we can continue this Gear gimmick for a full year. Just put them in the next series. I mean, come on. That's basically what we did with Zenkaiger and Dawn Brothers.
Absolutely. So basically, for those of you who don't understand the concept of ego, it is not how people mostly use it. The way ego works is that your brain has 3 personalities: the id, the superego, and the ego. I know it sounds less badass when you have one called the superego, but let me explain what they are. The id is the inner you, the one that wants to do whatever the hell it wants. The superego is the one that wants that restricts itself into doing what society expects it to do. Basically, if you've ever seen the movie The Mask, because I'm a big fan of 1994 films, And I do have a poster of the mask way over there where you cannot see it from this camera view. Yeah. So basically, what you want to do versus what you have to do. And then you have a third personality called the ego, which basically, well, you've seen Ben 10 Alien Force. You need a third personality in order to determine which of the two actions you take. It feels weird that the middle one is just called ego when one of the two biased ones is called super ego. But yeah, no, and you know, when you think about it, if you like ever read Lord of the Flies, you know, back when you were in the 6th grade, yes, Jack is the id, while Piggy is the super ego, and the main character, forgot his name, it's not Simon, he's the ego. He's like, okay, I hear what the both of you are saying, but I think this is what we have to do. Same thing with Ben 10. You know, like, in order to operate Alien X, you need 3 personalities in order to achieve consensus.
Okay, now I just got an interesting idea. What if the Omnitrix scanned a worm from Kamen Rider Kabuto? Imagine Ben's worm form.
Well, he's going to look like a regular worm, but I'm curious what he would look like if he molted.
Well, that's more what I'm talking about, like his molted form.
Well, I know it's going to be mostly green with a dash of black and white, and there's going to be an Omnitrix symbol somewhere in his body.
Yep. Clock up. Clock up.
Oh man, he would not be able to push the Omnitrix itself to do that. But you know what? But you know what you could do instead? Use the Ultimatrix to become Ultimate Homo Sapien.
So what? He's like the Hulk?
No. Basically, no. There was an actual episode where that happens because one of the many Ben 10,000s. Because
the one to where he doesn't turn into aliens physically, but he still has their powers.
Yes.
That one. It's been a long time.
As it turns out, the most powerful alien in the entire Omnitrix was Homo sapien the entire time.
Yeah, that's totally not egotistical of our species.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. I mean, just look at Kamen Rider Blade. I mean, humans were not an ace card or a king card. We're the 2 of hearts, dude.
Yep.
But with that said, if you think about it, 2 of hearts is the real villain.
And I actually met an undead a few weeks ago at G-Fest.
Yeah.
Ultra 7.
Yeah.
He was that one worm guy in Blade.
So basically we go to a village and so he activates that mysterious ego gear where the giant Enkaku. See, I got on my first try this season. Okay, so Enkaku's like, you are a human who has a lot of self-worth. Clearly, you have the confidence to be my master. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, no, like we are drawn towards self-efficacy. That's why we're called the ego gears. And you are a person who has no self-doubts whatsoever. You are the opposite of Yugimoto.
Yeah, but what about a Tem?
Join me. It is your destiny. We will rule the Kyukaku League like Trader and Kyukaku.
Give in to the hatred inside yourself. Let it
flow
through you.
I'm just passive aggressive. Then
let your passive aggressiveness flow through you like a really defensive river. Yes. Yes.
Okay, Martin, again, if you are watching this, give us episode 4 of season 0.
And also, Martin, if you are watching this, I don't know if I'll ever be able to meet you in person at a con. But I just wanted to say that thanks to you, you got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh! And then that made me watch it in Japanese because I was curious on how it originally was, and I fell in love with it all over again. So, thank you. Thank you for reigniting my love for Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, I've still lost my love for the trading card game in 2011. I just always loved the main TV show because of the abridged series. Just as Johnson failed to predict. Objection overruled.
Yeah, so then there's a part to where this guy's wearing a Viking helmet sideways. He has a Kakuzyu poke battle with this chick who's got a big purple and black sword, which looks pretty cool. Yes. And then we basically get the gist of it. It's basically doing the Battle City anti-rule to where it's like the winner gets the other
gets the loser's ego gear, yeah. Or if you, what was it? Metabots. Metabots, roll battle! I am Mr. Referee!
We know who you are!
Yeah, can you imagine, is Mr. Referee his legal name? Was he destined from birth to eventually become a referee to a sport? It just so happens that Metabots is the sport in question that he ends up landing on.
Maybe it's a family legacy.
So the way that these Pokemon battles work is that the Kakuzyu basically turn into weapons. That's how it works. They turn into weapons. They don't come out as actual animals, at least not at the moment. They don't come out as actual animals. They just turn into weapons. And of course, I, so-and-so of the metal ball, summon this metal ball. And I, so-and-so of the Megalodon sword, summon my Megalodon sword. And of course, she takes him out very quickly and easily. She obtains his thing. Oh, and also, Enkaku has the ability to take on a human form. What? Yes, he can take on a human form. Oh, I thought you meant. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you next episode. Yeah, in human form.
What? I'll see you next episode in human form.
Oh, I'll be in human form.
Yeah.
Of course, I thought you meant.
never mind.
Human form. Got it.
And remember, no Chochaku.
Right.
Yeah. Yes. So that's how Kakuzyu battles are conducted nowadays. See, back in my day, we kept them in little balls and we threw them at each other. And, well, of course, the Kakuzyu don't actually come out of the balls. You just throw the ball itself at your opponent. In fact, I don't think there were Kakuzyu battles at all.
It's funny
that you Yu-Gi-Oh references.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I did recently see somebody on Twitter jokingly call Omegahorn Poke Just Be Ryuki.
You know what vibe I get from Omegahorn? It feels like Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's like you're in the ancient past, yet somehow technologically advanced. And everyone's wearing like Edo or Heian attire. And Badlands and Bandits and rice balls and potato croquettes. And then the main character gets falsely accused of causing a calamity, so he goes into exile in order to summon a giant ancient spear, which his merchant friend reveals himself to be the main villain. Wait, why does this feel familiar?
Yeah. So then there's a part to where these two twins, I think if I recall correctly, it's Ayer and Al. So they see that, Shout, that is the name of our main character.
Yes, I am Shout of the Red Horn.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Also, I grant you the new name, Omegahorn. But my name's Shout. It's Omegahorn now. He just changed my name. Well, listen, let me just catch you up, Omegahorn. But my name is Shout. And yes, that's a 30 Rock reference when Danny joined the squad because his name is actually Jack, but then it was changed to Danny.
Yeah. So basically, they challenge him to a battle. He doesn't want to do it, but Kaku is like, "Yeah, let's do this." All right. So he does transform with his. Geez, he really does look like Go Busters 2.0 because his transformation device. It's even placed at the same place where the Go Busters transpod is.
I'm surprised they didn't go with the Justy Razor thing. It's like,
oh yeah, the loaders.
Yeah.
So Chuck. Those are so cool.
Yeah.
So he does transform, and then they summon their Kakuzyu, Go Kaku. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like this blue pitbull thing.
Pitbull, yeah, but
a blue pitbull. Pitbull. Oh, well, I guess he's not here either. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we both lost.
Now he's back. Yeah.
Touch it with reality. But yeah, so they pull a Digimon Saver where, like, instead of summoning Enkaku right away, he just turns into Charivan Infinity, basically. And he runs up to, like, fight what's it called, the giant bulldog by himself.
Go Kaku.
Yeah, by punching it. But then as he tries to, like, do, like, a super jump and then, like, try to do a finisher on its back, it basically
split into twins.
Yeah. Because we are twins, it can also turn into twins. That's cheating. Wait, hold on. Did you summon a bunch of Kakuzyu in one turn? Yeah, so it's against the rules. Screw the Kakuzyu rules. I have twin.
And then, of course, it farts on Omegahorn. How mature. The writers of that one executive producer from Ninja Steel would have a field day. You know who I'm talking about.
Unfortunately, this won't be the last time we reference culinary excretion tonight.
God help me. So he then summons Enkaku, and then he gets, like, the giant back cannon from his megaphone thing. Yeah, it was pretty cool. You know, I do like I said, I do like Enkaku's design. I'm glad that a good amount of it is a physical suit. Now I want to see Enkaku take on Godzilla. I don't think it's going to go well for Enkaku, though.
It's just a spectacle. We're just here for the fan service. But yes, he takes on both.
Yeah, it's like King of the Monsters, Godzilla, versus King of the Kakuzyu. King of Kaiju, King of Kakuzyu. Okay, this battle would be awesome.
Yeah, and so Enkaku defeats Gokaku twins, and like, basically it's like he, like, hands, it's like this ego gear is not good enough to be in my deck, but I suppose it'll make a good coaster for my drink. Anyways, you can have it back. Yeah, so it's like, why would you do this why would you give it back to us? Because I'm a treasure hunter, not a Kakuzyu hunter. It's like, I don't need.
You look like Red Buster, not Boken Red. I know what I said.
I know what I said. I know what I'm doing. Listen. There's a guy in some other universe, in some other time, who likes adventures, and he needs a win, and he's constantly being harassed by his longtime friend who's obsessed with go-karts. Okay, let him have this moment.
Gee, I wonder who you're talking about.
Oh yeah, and yes, because you guys are gonna be remiss if we don't bring it up. It's torture time for Gokaku. There you go. Now you
It
said
really is. It really is. It comes full circle.
Yeah. Yeah. And it took us a year. Yeah, because of the Black Daijujin.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and that's where we basically end the episode. Sure, we do get a scene with what I'm guessing are the main villains, but
And
nothing
Reiji with them, or at least an alternate version.
Yeah, Reiji of the Iron Wall. It's like, but they don't really amount to anything. And like, it turns out the reason why Shout is treasure hunt is because he found a giant upside down gun that's beached on the city, and he wants to turn it on so he could get the heck out of this franchise.
Yeah, he finds a Cosmo Gavarion. And then we see in the preview for the next episode, we see Gavan Bushido and Luminous. Back already.
Well, ain't that a time and a half? But yeah, as far as I'd give this episode a 9, it was actually entertaining for once.
I'll give it a good 8. I am interested to see where it goes. I hope it's better than Gavan Infinity. I mean, hopefully Gavan Infinity was just like kind of testing the waters, kind of getting things and then saving budgets for, this show to be not only better written, but, have more monsters than just one that they keep reusing in every single episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, and of course, I'm a big Godzilla and Ultraman fan. So naturally, I love kaiju. So I'm interested to see more of the monster designs. Most of them look really cool. So, yeah, pretty good first episode.
Nice. Yeah, for me, the reason why I gave it that score of 9 was because it did a better job introducing our main character and his personality. Sorry, Reiji, but being hot-blooded and excited is just not quite the same as, hey, I actually have morals, and like I'm not gonna steal someone else's gimmick toy. We have we didn't have to wait till the second episode to have a general idea about the bad guys, and it really doesn't feel like, oh, there's this huge established universe that we need to do a lot of catching up on. Like we did it with Gavan Infinity. It's like you could come in watching it from scratch without having to concern yourself with what happened in this franchise, in this season beforehand. Like, because with Gavan Infinity, it feels like we showed up in the middle of something that was happening, and we're expected to like do a lot of catching up through exposition. But here it's like there's really not much to catch up on, so you don't need the exposition as much. You can just let the characters do their thing. And there aren't as many main characters that we have to concern ourselves with, like Daisuke and Agi and Patron Bulkmeyer and Agent Skolovich and like the commander and then Setsuna's commander. We only have to know that, hey, this girl exists and she's a badass, and that's all you need to know about her. Like, that's all you need to know. That's all you need to know about her. You don't need to know the ball chain guy. You don't even need to know the twins because they are the obligatory monster of the day. Kind of, sort of.
I guess. I mean, we know that from the toy listings that both of the Gokaku blue pugs can become like a pair of fist things
Knuckles,
for Enkaku. Yeah, knuckle things.
Like what I appreciate even about the designs is that they have like this black collar that can like rotate over to become like brass knuckles. It's like even if you didn't look at the toy catalog, it's very noticeable in the design from the actual kaiju, or rather Kakuzyu. And I actually appreciate that. It's like you can generally figure out that they're going to do something with this and what they're going to do with it without having it spelled out to you from, the toy catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see where this goes. Hopefully it's an improvement.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe if you collect enough Kakuzyu, maybe they can combine like Ultraman X, Cyber, Beast, Chimera, Super Special, Awesome, Mega, Ultra Form.
Yeah.
Alrighty. No comments tonight, but it's been a hot summer, so we hope that you have been keeping it cool, staying safe, staying hydrated, and all that stuff. That's a line we haven't used in a while. If you like our content, please be sure to comment, like, and subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon to stay notified for our latest videos. We discuss Kakuseihunter Omegahorn, Ultraman Teo, which we will be discussing in about 15 minutes. And of course, Kamen Rider Zets and Kamen Rider Kabuto. Check out our sister channel, The Buttery Show, where we discuss movies, TV shows, video game news, etc. And if you want to say hi to us in person, we will be at Power Morphicon on August 28th through the 30th at the Pasadena Convention Center and at Robo Toy Fest at the Burbank Marriott Convention Center on September 13th. We love you guys. We hope to see you again real soon, and have a great one. Goodbye.
Well, just for old time's sake, since can't say Jochakuseo anymore, just for the heck of it, Dakushakuseo Uchu Keiji Shariban.
Ha!